Welcome to Everyday English Channel. Today I would like to share with you how to improve your English language in just 1 week and effectively. Can you really improve your English in just 1 week? Sounds impossible, right? But wait, what if I told you that by the end of this article, you will not only believe it but actually know how to do it? Before we begin, let's create some suspense. Imagine this: you're in a room full of people, and someone asks you a simple question in English. You open your mouth, but nothing. Your mind goes blank. You feel nervous, sweating, heart beating fast. And then, someone laughs. Oh no, I should have learned more English, you think. But what if I told you that this feeling, this embarrassment, will never happen to you again? What if I told you that in just 7 days you could walk into any room, speak confidently, and make everyone listen? Now, are you ready for this crazy, funny, and mysterious journey to learning English? Hold on tight because it's about to get interesting. Day 1, the secret listening trick. You wake up, stretch your arms, and stop. Today is different. Today is day 1 of your English journey. Here's the first twist. Do not open your books. What? No books? Yes, today you will only listen. How? Here's the secret. Play an English podcast, movie, or YouTube video in the background all day. Don't focus too much. Just let your ears get used to the sounds. Repeat any funny words or phrases you hear. Trust me, it's fun. By the end of the day, your ears will start catching English words automatically. You won't even realize it, but your brain is already learning. Day 2. The power of talking to yourself. Now comes the real challenge. Today you must talk, but not to others. To yourself. Sounds funny, right? But it works. Try this. Look in the mirror and say, "Hello. Today, I am going to be an English champion." When you do something, say it out loud in English. Example: now I am drinking coffee. Wow, it's hot. Before sleeping, tell yourself in English what happened during your day. It might sound silly, but guess what? You're training your brain to think in English. And when you think in English, speaking becomes super easy. Day 3, the mysterious notebook. Here comes the suspense. You need a secret notebook. Yes, but wait, what's inside? Here's the twist. Write only 5 new English words every day. These must be new words you hear or see. Next, create a funny sentence with those words. Example: if your words are happy, chocolate, rain, dance, and shoes, your sentence could be, I am happy because I danced in the rain with chocolate in my shoes. The funnier the sentence, the easier it is to remember. Try it. You'll never forget those words. Day 4, the dramatic speaking challenge. Are you ready for a dramatic twist? Today you will be an actor. Step 1. Pick a short scene from your favorite English movie. Step 2. Stand in front of a mirror. Step 3. Act out the scene with full emotion. Use your hands. Use your face. Use everything. Why does this work? Because when you speak with feelings, you remember words better. Plus, it's super fun. Day 5, the funniest English mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. But today, you're going to celebrate them. Try speaking English as much as possible. Don't worry about being perfect. When you make a mistake, laugh at it and learn from it. Write your funniest mistake in your notebook. You'll remember it forever and never make it again. Day 7, the big test. It's the final day. Time to prove how much you've learned. Today you must do 3 things. 1. Call a friend and speak in English for at least 5 minutes. 2. Write a short paragraph in English about your week. 3. Record yourself speaking in English, then listen to it. Sounds scary? Maybe. But guess what? By now you're ready. The final twist. Did you really improve? So, the big question. Did you really improve your English in just 7 days? Here's the answer: yes. But how can we prove it? Here's how. Your ears now catch English words faster. Your mouth speaks without fear. Your brain starts thinking in English automatically. Your confidence? A whole new level. And the biggest proof? You're reading this article in English right now. See? You're already improving. Moral of the story: the real secret of learning English Now here's the biggest twist of all. The real secret to learning English is not in books, rules, or grammar tests. The secret is fun and practice. When you enjoy English, you learn it fast. When you practice without fear, you improve every day. So what are you waiting for? Start today. Follow these steps. And in just 1 week, you'll shock everyone with your English skills. Remember, English is not just a language. It's a superpower. And now it's yours. Final thought. Who will you surprise first? Now here's one last suspenseful question. Who will be the first person you surprise with your amazing English skills? Your best friend? Your teacher? Your crush? Whoever it is, they won't believe how fast you improved. So go ahead. Take the challenge. Let the world hear your English voice. Bonus tip. Speak out loud. Here's a crazy truth. Listening and speaking are connected. If you don't practice speaking, your ears will struggle with listening. Try this fun exercise. 1. Pick any English audio. 2. Listen to 5 seconds. 3. Pause and repeat it out loud. 4. Compare your voice with the original. Do this daily, and soon you'll sound like a native speaker. The secret to speaking and reading English fast. Is it because of intelligence? No. Is it because of expensive schools? No. The answer is something else, something unexpected. And I promise when you find out, you'll be surprised. But first, let's play a little game. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're a little child, just learning to speak. What do you do first? Do you start with grammar books? Do you learn difficult words first? No. You listen, you copy, and you repeat. Yes, that's the first secret. Listen, copy, repeat. This is the natural way of learning any language. Babies don't worry about grammar, but they still learn to speak fluently. So why do adults and school kids struggle with English? Because they're using the wrong method. But don't worry, I'll guide you step by step. And trust me, by the end of this article, you will not only know how to improve your English speaking and reading fast, but you'll feel the difference. And oh wait, there's a twist waiting for you at the end. Don't skip. That's where the real suspense begins. Step 1. Speak English like a native without thinking. Mistake number 1. Many people translate from their native language to English in their heads. Big mistake. When you translate, you waste time, and your sentences sound unnatural. The solution. Think in English. When you wake up in the morning, don't say, "I need to brush my teeth," in your language and then translate it. Just say it in English. When you see a beautiful sunset, don't think in your native language first. Just say, "Wow, the sky looks amazing." Make it a habit. Slowly, your brain will stop translating and start thinking in English naturally. Secret tip. Speak to yourself in English. In the morning, say, "Today will be a great day." Before eating, say, "This food looks delicious." It may sound funny, but trust me, it works. Step 2. The hidden trick to read English fast. Many people struggle with reading English because they focus on every single word. They try to understand everything. And when they find a difficult word, they stop. Guess what happens next? They lose interest, feel tired, and give up. The trick? Read like a detective. Look at the whole sentence, not just one word. Guess the meaning from the story. Skip difficult words if you understand the main idea. Example: the little girl walked through the garden, looking at the colorful flowers. If you don't know the word colorful, can you still understand the sentence? Yes, because you know flowers and garden. That's the secret. Don't stop for every word. Read the full sentence and guess the meaning. Secret tip. Read fun stories. Don't start with difficult books. Read easy, funny, and interesting stories. They will keep you excited. Step 3. The secret to perfect pronunciation. Many people are afraid to speak because they think their pronunciation is bad. They worry about their accent. But guess what? Even native speakers have different accents. The secret to clear pronunciation? Shadowing technique. Pick any English video with subtitles. Play the video and copy the speaker's words exactly at the same time. Repeat again and again. It's like singing your favorite song. You don't think about the words, you just copy the singer. This trick will improve your pronunciation fast. Secret tip: choose funny or romantic movies and videos. Why? Because they have natural, everyday conversations. And they make learning exciting. Step 4. The English challenge that will change your life. Now let's make things exciting. Are you ready for a fun challenge? 7-Day English Challenge. Day 1. Speak only English for 1 hour. No other language allowed. Day 2. Write 10 simple sentences in English about your day. Day 3. Read a short English story aloud. Day 4. Watch a funny or romantic English movie with subtitles. Day 5. Record yourself speaking English for 2 minutes. Day 6. Try to have a full conversation in English with a friend. Day 7. Review everything and celebrate your progress. This challenge is super effective. And guess what? If you complete it, you'll feel more confident than ever. The final twist. Are you ready for the truth? Now it's time to open the suspense. Remember the big question from the start? Why do some people learn English quickly while others struggle? The secret is not intelligence. It's not schools. It's not expensive courses. It's something simpler: enjoying the process. The biggest mistake people make is thinking that English is difficult. They treat it like a boring school subject. But when you make it fun, when you enjoy it, you learn faster than ever. Think about it. You remember the lyrics of your favorite song easily, right? But you forget boring grammar rules. That's because fun things stay in your mind longer. So from now on, promise yourself one thing. I will learn English in a fun, exciting, and enjoyable way. Conclusion. Your English journey starts now. Now you know the secrets. Now you have the tricks. All you need to do is start today. And remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Speak, read, enjoy the journey. One day you'll look back and say, "Wow, I did it." And trust me, that day will come sooner than you think. Bonus story. The Mysterious English Challenge. It was a cold evening in London. Olivia sat in a quiet cafe, staring at her English book. The words danced on the page, but they refused to make sense. "Why is English so confusing?" she sighed, sipping her warm coffee. Just then, an old man in a brown coat sat across from her. He looked wise, mysterious, and oddly familiar. His deep blue eyes locked onto her book. "Struggling with English, are you?" he asked, a small smile on his lips. Olivia hesitated. Yes. No. Sometimes." The man chuckled. "Let me tell you a secret. English is not difficult. It's just a game. And once you know the tricks, you'll never struggle again." Olivia leaned forward. "A game? Tricks? What do you mean?" The man placed a small notebook in front of her. On the cover, 3 words were written in bold letters: "Quick English Tips." And just like that, her world changed forever. The 5 golden rules of English. But first, a twist. Remember the old man? He wasn't just anyone. He was someone Olivia never expected. But we'll get to that later. Stay with me. Now let's unlock the 5 golden rules that will change your English forever. Chapter 2, Rule number 1, The Power of Simple Words. Do you think big words make you sound smarter? Think again. Great speakers use short, simple words. The shorter your words, the faster people understand you. Look at these 2 sentences. 1. I require your assistance in this matter. 2. I need your help. Which one is easier? Number 2. So always choose simple words. They are like a warm hug for the brain. Try this. Instead of terminate, say end. Instead of purchase, say buy. Instead of commence, say start. Sounds easy, right? That's the secret. English is easy when you keep it simple. But wait, what about that old man? We'll reveal it soon. Stay with me. Chapter 3, Rule number 2, The 3-second Rule. Here's a challenge. Try to answer this question in 3 seconds. What is your favorite food? Did you pause? If yes, don't worry. Most people think too much before speaking. But English is like a river, it must keep flowing. Here's how to fix it. Don't stop to find perfect words. Use simple phrases. Keep talking. Example, my favorite food is pasta. I love pasta. It's the best. See the difference? Stop overthinking. Just say it. But wait, who was that old man? You'll find out in a moment. Chapter 4, Rule number 3, the read aloud hack. Let's play a game. Pick a random book. Read one page out loud. Do this every day for 5 minutes. Why? Because when you read out loud, your brain remembers words faster. Even famous speakers do this. They practice reading like actors in a movie. Imagine you are a character. Feel the words. Speak with energy, emotions, and style. Try this. I think English is not nice, boring. Now try. English is amazing. It makes my heart dance. Exciting. Speaking is like acting. The more you feel the words, the better your English sounds. And don't forget, the old man's secret is coming soon. Chapter 5, Rule number 4, the mirror trick. What if I told you your mirror is the best English teacher? Try this. Stand in front of a mirror. Pick a sentence. Say it with confidence. For example, I am confident. I speak English beautifully. Do this every day for 5 minutes. You'll see a huge change in your English and your confidence. Why does this work? Because when you see yourself speaking, your brain says, wow, I really can do this. But now, it's time to reveal the truth about the old man. Chapter 6. The twist you didn't expect. After Olivia followed these tips, her English became better than ever. She could speak fast, read easily, and express herself with confidence. But one question remained. Who was that old man? One day she visited the cafe again. But he was gone. No one had seen him. No one even remembered him. She opened the small notebook he had given her. On the last page there was a note. Olivia, you never needed my help. The power was always inside you. You just needed to believe it. Keep learning. Keep growing. And always, keep speaking. Her heart raced. Who was he? Where did he go? Just then, a breeze blew through the cafe, and for a brief second, she thought she heard his voice. Remember, English is just a game, and now, you know how to play it. She smiled, because now, she knew the truth. The best way to learn English is to believe you can. Chapter 2. The silent letters, a mysterious drama. Let's uncover some of them. K and knife, no, knock. It's there, but silent. A G and gnome, sign, rain, sneaky, but silent. H and hour, honest, honor. It's a ghost. You can see it, but you can't hear it. Now imagine this scene. A man sits in a library, reading an old English book. Suddenly, he whispers, why is the K in KN silent? Boom! The lights flicker. A cold breeze passes by. Is it the ghost of the silent letters? Just kidding. But isn't English mysterious? Chapter 3. The most romantic rule, adjectives in order. English is romantic. Yes, really. It loves beauty, order, and perfection. That's why adjectives follow a special order. If you break this rule, your sentence sounds weird. Look at these two sentences. 1. I bought a beautiful small red Italian leather bag. 2. I bought a red Italian small leather beautiful bag. The second one, puzzle. Confusing, right? Here's the romantic rule of adjectives. Opinion is size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. So next time you describe something, remember this secret love order. Still not convinced? Here's a twist. Imagine someone says to you, wow, you have an amazing big blue British round car. Wait, a round car? Oops. Some adjectives don't make sense together. And that's the romantic drama of English adjectives. Chapter 4. The suspense of question tags. English loves suspense. That's why it uses question tags. A question tag turns a simple sentence into a dramatic one. You love coffee, don't you? She's your best friend. Isn't she? This article is fun. Isn't it? Of course it is. Now imagine this. A couple sits in a quiet cafe. The girl looks at the boy and says, you forgot my birthday, didn't you? Boom, drama. The poor guy panics. That's the power of question tags. Use them wisely, or you might end up in a romantic argument. Chapter 5, The Funniest English Rule, Phrasal Verbs. English is not just romantic and mysterious. It's also funny, especially when it comes to phrasal verbs. For example, break up, not breaking something, but ending a relationship. Look up, not looking at the sky, but searching for something. Give up, not giving anything, but stopping. Now imagine this scene. A boy texts his friend, "I need to break up with my old phone. It's too slow." His friend replies, "Wait, you're in love with your phone? What kind of drama is this?" English can be so funny and confusing at the same time. Final chapter. The shocking twist: English is not difficult. You've reached the end of this mysterious, romantic, funny journey. And now the biggest suspense is finally revealed. English is not difficult. Yes, you've been fooled all this time. People think English is hard, but in reality, it's just like a movie. Full of drama, romance, and fun. The real secret: enjoy it, laugh at it, play with it. The moment you stop fearing English, you'll start loving it. So next time someone asks, "Can you help me with my English?" you'll smile and say, "Of course. English is easy and fun, isn't it?" And that's the perfect happy ending. Moral of the article: English is not just a language, it's an adventure. The more you explore, the more fun it becomes. Enjoy the journey, and you will master it effortlessly. Bonus chapter: The Secret to Speaking English Fluently. Speaking English fluently hides a secret. Ready to uncover it? Have you ever wondered why some people speak English fluently and confidently, while others struggle? Are they smarter? Do they have a secret superpower? Or were they just born lucky? Wait, don't jump to conclusions. What if I told you that the truth about speaking English fluently is not what you think? What if there's a hidden secret? Something no one talks about. Something so simple yet so powerful. It could change the way you learn English forever? Sounds mysterious, doesn't it? Stay with me, because by the end of this chapter you'll uncover the secret. But beware. The truth might surprise you, and maybe even make you laugh. The fear of speaking English. Let's start with something everyone feels, but rarely admits. Fear. The moment someone asks you to speak English, your heart races. Your mind goes blank. You start thinking, what if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me? What if I sound silly? These what-ifs create a wall that blocks you from speaking confidently. But let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a toddler learning to walk? Do they worry about falling? Do they sit down and say, "I'll never walk because I fell once"? No, they get up, stumble, and try again. So why are we, as adults, so scared of making mistakes? Here's a twist. The fear of speaking English is your biggest enemy, not the language itself. The big myth about fluency. Many people believe that to speak English fluently you must memorize thousands of words, learn complicated grammar rules, sound like a native speaker. Wrong. That's one of the biggest myths out there. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about communication. Think about this. Have you ever spoken to someone with a strong accent or limited vocabulary, but you still understood them? That's because fluency is about expressing ideas clearly, not showing off fancy words. In fact, most fluent speakers use only 1,000 to 2,000 common words in daily conversation. Surprised? This means you don't need the whole dictionary. Start small. Focus on words and phrases you use most often. The funny side of learning English. Let's add some humor. Imagine this. You want to say, "I ate a lot of food today." But instead you say, "I ate a lot of foot today." Your friend bursts out laughing. You both can't stop giggling. Mistakes are funny, and that's the beauty of learning. Every mistake is a step closer to fluency. Moments like these are golden. Why? Because they teach you something important. Mistakes are funny. They're not something to fear, they're something to enjoy. Each mistake brings you closer to fluency. So laugh at your errors and let others laugh with you. It's all part of the journey. The secret ingredient: consistency. Here's where things get serious. Are you ready for the big twist? The secret to speaking English fluently isn't about intelligence, luck, or talent. It's about consistency. Yes, consistency is the key that unlocks fluency. Let me explain. Speaking English fluently is like planting a tree. You can't expect it to grow overnight. You need to water it daily, give it sunlight, and protect it from storms. Similarly, to become fluent, you need to practice a little every day. Even 10 minutes of speaking or listening to English daily can work wonders over time. Why females excel at learning languages? Did you know that studies show females are often better at learning languages than males? Why? Because they're naturally better at multitasking, listening, and expressing emotions, skills that are crucial for language learning. So ladies, if you've ever doubted yourself, stop right now. You've got an edge that can make you unstoppable. But here's the twist. These natural abilities won't help if you don't use them. Listening to English songs, watching movies with subtitles, or even talking to yourself in the mirror can boost your skills. The more you immerse yourself, the faster you'll improve. The role of confidence. Now let's talk about confidence, a word that holds so much power. Imagine you're standing on a stage about to give a speech in English. Your hands are sweaty. Your legs feel like jelly. You're ready to run away. But then, you take a deep breath and remind yourself, I can do this. And guess what? You do. Confidence doesn't mean you won't feel scared. It means you'll do it anyway. And here's a secret within a secret. The more you speak English, the more confident you'll become. It's a cycle. Practice builds confidence. Confidence encourages more practice. A twist you didn't see coming. By now you're probably thinking, this all sounds good. But where's the big secret? Well, here it is. Fluency isn't just about speaking English. It's about speaking your mind. Yes, you read that right. Many people focus so much on the language that they forget the most important part, expressing their thoughts and feelings. English is just a tool. What matters is your message, your story, your ideas. If you have something valuable to say, people will listen, even if your grammar isn't perfect. The funny finale. Before we wrap up, let's end with a funny story. One day, a man walked into an English class and said, I'm here to learn how to talk to my wife in English. The teacher smiled and asked, why do you want to talk to her in English? The man replied, because when I speak in our language, she doesn't listen to me. The class burst into laughter. But there's a hidden truth in this joke. Speaking English isn't just about words. It's about connection. Whether you're talking to a friend, a stranger, or even yourself, the goal is to connect, to understand, and to be understood. The moral of the story. So what's the takeaway from all this? Fluency is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's not about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them. And most importantly, it's not about the language itself. It's about using it to share your voice with the world. The next time you feel nervous about speaking English, remember this. Every word you say, every sentence you form, brings you one step closer to fluency. And who knows, maybe one day you'll inspire someone else to start their own journey. Uncovering the final secret. All right, here's the final twist. The secret that's been hiding in plain sight. The easiest way to speak English fluently is to stop thinking in your native language. Start thinking in English. This might sound hard at first, but it's a game changer. When you think in English, you skip the translation step, which makes your speech faster and more natural. Start with simple thoughts like, I'm hungry. What's the time? Gradually, you'll train your brain to think and speak in English effortlessly. Closing words. Now you know the truth. The truth about speaking English fluently isn't about magic tricks or shortcuts. It's about consistency, confidence, connection. It's about embracing mistakes, enjoying the process, and believing in yourself. So what are you waiting for? Start today. Speak a little, stumble a little, laugh a lot, and keep going. Because fluency isn't a destination. It's a journey, and your journey starts now. Are you ready to take the first step? Step 1. Start small, dream big. Like, hello, good morning, water, food, happy. Simple phrases like, thank you, I am fine, Can you help me? Write these words down in a small notebook. Carry it everywhere. Waiting for the bus? Open it. Got a free moment? Read it aloud. These small efforts will add up. Trust me. But here's the funny part. Don't just read these words. Speak them. Even if you're alone in your room, talk to yourself. Pretend you're having a conversation. It might feel silly at first, but guess what? It works. Step 2. Listen like a teacher. Here's a suspenseful challenge for you. The next time you hear someone speaking English, listen closely. Don't just hear the words. Observe their tone, their pauses, and the way they join words together. It's like solving a mystery. Movies, songs, and podcasts are your secret weapons here. Start with subtitles on. Then slowly try to watch without them. Don't worry if you miss a word or two. Focus on the general meaning. Pro tip: listen to English songs and sing along. Singing makes learning fun and helps improve your pronunciation. Plus, who doesn't love a good karaoke session? Step 3. Practice without fear. Let's talk about fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of being laughed at. Let me tell you a little secret. Everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. Yes, even native English speakers. Here's what you need to do. 1. Find a language partner, a friend, a family member, or someone online. 2. Set a rule. Only English for 10 minutes a day. No pressure. Just practice. Mistakes are your best teacher. Instead of feeling embarrassed, laugh it off. Imagine this. You accidentally call a chicken a kitchen. Funny, right? But I promise, you'll never forget those words again. Step 4. Turn learning into a game. Are you ready for a fun twist? Learning doesn't have to be boring. Turn it into a game. Word hunt. Look around your house. Name every object in English. Phrase challenge. Write down 5 English phrases every morning. Use them during the day. Reward system. For every new word you learn, treat yourself. Chocolate? Your favorite snack? Go for it. Games keep your brain active and make learning enjoyable. And when learning is fun, it sticks. Step 5. Surround yourself with English. Think of English as a friend you want to spend more time with. The more you're around it, the more natural it feels. Change your phone's language to English. Label items in your house. Watch simple English videos on YouTube. Immersion is key. Even if you don't understand everything right away, your brain is absorbing it, like a sponge. Step 6. Write your heart out. Here's a romantic twist for you. Start a diary, but write it in English. At the end of each day, jot down your thoughts. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. Just write. For example, today was a good day. I went to the park. I saw many trees. The weather was nice. As simple as that sounds, this practice will boost your confidence and help you think in English. Over time, your sentences will grow longer and more detailed. Step 7. Laugh and learn. One of the best ways to learn English? Humor. Watch funny English videos or read simple jokes. For example, what has hands but can't clap? Answer: a clock. See? Learning with a smile makes everything easier. The final suspense. What's the moral? Let's take a moment to reflect. Why do you want to learn English? Is it for a job? To make new friends? To travel the world? Whatever your reason, remember this. Learning English isn't just about words and grammar. It's about opening doors, building connections, and creating opportunities. The twist at the end. Are you ready for the big reveal? The reason so many people struggle with English isn't because it's hard. It's because they overthink it. English is just like a puzzle. The pieces are small, but when you put them together, you create something beautiful. So start small. Speak, listen, write, and most importantly, enjoy the process. The final moral. Learning English is not just about the language. It's about discovering a new version of yourself. Confident, curious, and unstoppable. So what are you waiting for? Your English journey begins today. Easy English conversation. Unlocking confidence. Imagine this. You're at a cafe, and someone smiles at you. You want to say something, but the words get stuck. Or maybe you're in a class where speaking English feels like facing a giant wall. Why does it feel so scary? What if there was a way to make English conversation simple, fun, and something anyone could do? Even you. Hold on, before we dive into the solutions, let's build some suspense. Here's a story you'll relate to. Minutes, moments, and mistakes. Moments like these are golden because they teach you something important. Mistakes are funny. They're not something to fear. They're something to enjoy. Each mistake brings you closer to fluency. So, laugh at your errors and let others laugh with you. It's all part of the journey. The secret ingredient: consistency. Here's where things get serious. Are you ready for the big twist? The secret to speaking English fluently isn't about intelligence, luck, or talent. It's about consistency. Yes, consistency is the key that unlocks fluency. Let me explain. Speaking English fluently is like planting a tree. You can't expect it to grow overnight. You need to water it daily, give it sunlight, and protect it from storms. Similarly, to become fluent, you need to practice a little every day. Even 10 minutes of speaking or listening to English daily can work wonders over time. Why females excel at learning languages. Did you know that studies show females are often better at learning languages than males? Why? Because they're naturally better at multitasking, listening, and expressing emotions, skills that are crucial for language learning. So ladies, if you've ever doubted yourself, stop right now. You've got an edge that can make you unstoppable. But here's the twist. These natural abilities won't help if you don't use them. Listening to English songs, watching movies with subtitles, or even talking to yourself in the mirror can boost your skills. The more you immerse yourself, the faster you'll improve. The role of confidence. Now let's talk about confidence, a word that holds so much power. Imagine you're standing on a stage about to give a speech in English. Your hands are sweaty, your legs feel like jelly, and you're ready to run away. But then you take a deep breath and remind yourself, I can do this. And guess what? You do. Confidence doesn't mean you won't feel scared. It means you'll do it anyway. And here's a secret within a secret. The more you speak English, the more confident you'll become. It's a cycle. Practice builds confidence, and confidence encourages more practice. A twist you didn't see coming. By now, you're probably thinking, this all sounds good, but where's the big secret? Well, here it is. Fluency isn't just about speaking English. It's about speaking your mind. Yes, you read that right. Many people focus so much on the language that they forget the most important part, expressing their thoughts and feelings. English is just a tool. What matters is your message, your story, your ideas. If you have something valuable to say, people will listen, even if your grammar isn't perfect. The funny finale. Before we wrap up, let's end with a funny story. One day, a man walked into an English class and said, I'm here to learn how to talk to my wife in English. The teacher smiled and asked, why do you want to talk to her in English? The man replied, because when I speak in our language, she doesn't listen to me. The class burst into laughter. But there's a hidden truth in this joke. Speaking English isn't just about words. It's about connection. Whether you're talking to a friend, a stranger, or even yourself, the goal is to connect, to understand, and to be understood. The moral of the story. So what's the takeaway from all this? Here's the moral. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's not about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them. And most importantly, it's not about the language itself. It's about using it to share your voice with the world. The next time you feel nervous about speaking English, remember this. Every word you say, every sentence you form, brings you one step closer to fluency. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll inspire someone else to start their own journey. Lily's big moment. Lily practiced every day and worked hard to perfect her performance. On the day of the talent show, she took a deep breath and stepped onto the stage. As she began to speak, she felt a rush of adrenaline and excitement. She spoke her heart out, pouring all of her passion into the performance. When she finished, the audience erupted into applause. Lily felt like a true hero. She had faced her fears and come out victorious. From that day on, Lily continued to challenge herself and push her limits. She knew that anything was possible if she believed in herself and worked hard. So, my dear friends, remember this. You too can be a hero. You just have to believe in yourself and never give up on your dreams. With hard work and determination, anything is possible. Shopping in English, a real-life adventure. Have you ever walked into a store in a foreign country and felt completely lost? The lights, the signs, shelves stacked with things you've never seen before. And then someone asks, "Can I help you?" Suddenly, your mind goes blank. The words you know disappear. Panic. What do you say? What do you do? Shopping in English can feel like entering a whole new world. One filled with mystery, excitement, and even unexpected twists. But wait, what if I told you that shopping in English isn't just about learning phrases like, "How much is this? Where can I find the milk?" Nope, it's about confidence. It's about stepping into an English-speaking world and owning the experience. Today, I'll guide you through the art of shopping in English. And let me tell you, this journey is full of surprises. You'll laugh, you'll gasp, and by the end, you'll feel ready to walk into any store anywhere with your head held high.